Greetings and salutations. It's your man CD, the fallen angel Christopher Daniels.
Hey, this is Chavo Guerrero Jr.
Allow me to beg your indulgence for one moment. This is the former intellectual savior of the masses, Damian Sandow. No,
it's Dominic Dijakovic here, and you are watching the most elite
high-flying
E-Fed in the world.
HKW.
HKW.
The HKW Nation, man. You guys are great. Take care, stay healthy. See you later.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to HKW Wednesday Night Prestige. Not quite Wednesday night. No, Richard, not Wednesday night. It's Friday night. What are we doing here? Well, haven't you heard? We're moving to Friday nights. We're moving.
Lions won't roar, we gon' fight them till the battle ends. If the tigers come running, we gon' fight them till the bloody end. Elephants come, they gon' bow to my brethren. Lock him in the cage, parade him to the lion's den.
All right, well, while we try and get some help for Ambrose in the back, we're going to get going with our next contest. On his way out to the ring, representing the Illuminati, Daniel Roberts.
I'm a real star, baby, and I
Daniel
Roberts. Got my own entourage, and they be
Daniel
winning.
Roberts is proper dude. Richard, he's a knight. Sir Daniel Roberts, and this is the man who is trying to make even Revolution 5. He has the number 30 spot in the Royal Gauntlet. You understand how many men positions from the number 30 spot that last spot says I can come out completely fresh after you've all beaten the hell out of each other and throw one person over the top to win. That is Daniel Roberts' spot. This is the revolution he has in his hometown London, England. 2021 is set to be Daniel Roberts' year. Yeah, I've noticed how everything's been, the stars are perfectly aligned for the Illuminati's own Daniel Roberts. Oh, what are you saying, Richard? Is it some kind of conspiracy theory? Get over it, Richard. The Illuminati, they rule the world, they rule the HKW. Daniel Roberts is trying to pick to be the man. Personally, I hope that's not the case, and I hope that this guy just might be the man. Oh, Richard, there you go, playing favorites again, totally unfair. Don't get me wrong, a lot of people have different feelings about Mr. Awesome, but Mr. Awesome, last week we saw a whole new kind of, well, I guess campaign coming out of Mr. Awesome looking to make America awesome again. Tell you what,
trucker. Mr. AWESOME. We're just a couple of days removed from Christmas. What a beautiful holiday to spend with the family, friends, give out gifts, and have wonderful dinner. Well, I've decided to do something. I've decided to run as your next United States champion. I know, it's quite the surprise. But let's be honest, it's something you all deserve. You see, I think it's time for us to sit back and ask ourselves, it's not what we can do for the HKW. It's what the HKW can do for us. And what it can do for us is so many wonderful, wonderful things. It already brings us a weekly program. Pretty soon, it'll bring us 2 weekly programs. It brings us incredible shows. And now it's going to bring you your next United States champion. Me. Now, I know what you're thinking. This isn't a political race. This isn't how we do things here. But it's how I do things. It's how people like the awesome ones do things. So thank you for inviting me into your homes to express how excited I am to be your next United States champion. A wise man once said, talk soft and carry a big stick. I have no idea what that means. So I'm going to change it. We're going to change history. The newest slogan going down in history is and forever will be, stay awesome. Because everybody knows. Who knows? See what she did to me? I know. She kind of knows. Everybody knows that I will. Say bye. Bye. Say bye.
Bye.
The previous video was brought to you and approved by the Awesome Administration. Stay awesome, and don't forget, let's make America awesome again.
Alright, Richard, I'll admit that is an interesting strategy, but it is not going to be enough to overcome the British badass Daniel Roberts. He's a member of the Illuminati, Richard. That means that he's better than other people, better than people like you, and certainly better than that bald-headed, bearded buffoon, Mr. Awesome.
Well, Mr. Awesome able to win the opening collar and elbow exchange there, following it up with a big shot with the forearm to the face of Daniel Roberts. Roberts trying to answer with a flipping lariat. Awesome moving out of the way, dropping underneath. Now a leapfrog by Mr. Awesome.
And a shot blocked by the British badass Daniel Roberts, turning it all around his way. Now pipe handle and Mr. Awesome pulling the hair. That was a perfectly legal hip toss. He pulled the hair, Richard. Mr. Awesome, he pulls the hair of other people because he doesn't have any hair to be pulled. It's a very unfair tactic. This referee should disqualify Mr. Awesome right here, right now.
Mr. Awesome shots into the face there on Daniel Roberts right here in front of us.
And Roberts turning it around, not able to grab any hair of Mr. Awesome, instead grabbing the back of the neck and slamming his head, his bald head, face first into that Spanish announce table.
You seem very, very happy about that.
Richard, I'm very happy anytime I see Daniel Roberts doing well. I personally brought this young man in here to the HKW. I've watched him climb out of the nest and fly It has been an amazing experience, Richard. And let's face it, the world wouldn't have a superstar like Daniel Roberts without the cash.
Oh, jeez.
Richard, it's true. I'm responsible for 9 out of 10 of your favorite wrestlers. You don't even realize it. You should be thanking me. Every one of these idiots should be thanking me. They don't, but they should be.
Daniel Roberts landing a kick. What's this? And I'm now being told that the winner of this contest going to receive a U.S. title opportunity coming up next week right here on Prestige. Big opportunity for the winner of this contest. And I noticed the news came in while Daniel Roberts was on top, conveniently enough.
Oh, Richard, you and your conspiracy theories, you need to get over it. This is just another wonderful opportunity being afforded to one really great wrestler and one really bald wrestler.
Oh. Mr. Awesome, clothesline, taking Daniel Roberts over the top rope, off the ropes, and diving over the top. Suicide dive, taking out the British bastard.
British badass. I can't believe you're so disrespectful.
Look who's talking. Mr. Awesome grabbing a hold of Daniel Roberts, bringing him back to his feet and whipping him hard into the barricade. And as we just learned, the winner of this contest going to get a shot at the HKW United States Championship next week right here on Prestige 2 count on Daniel Roberts.
And he kicked out, Richard. Daniel Roberts kicking out of a pinfall attempt there, turning things around, super kick into the face, and that bushy beard of Mr. Awesome. This is pretty much over. We can call this one right here.
You were saying?
I'm saying that bushy beard was used as protection for Mr. Awesome's jaw. That wasn't fair at all to Daniel Roberts. You don't see him coming out here with any protect your face gear.
He's more than welcome to grow a beard. I'd like to see Daniel Roberts try and grow a beard. I don't quite frankly think he can.
Richard, so disrespectful. The British badass, he's a knight, Richard. He stays clean shaven so he can look respectable, not like you, and certainly not like this bum Mr. Awesome.
Awesome, bringing Roberts back up to his feet. Now double leg takedown and hooking the ankle, twisting it around.
Roberts too close to the ropes. Thank you. The referee finally breaking this thing. Daniel Roberts, I can't believe he has to put up with a cheater like Mr. Awesome, holding him in a submission hold like that, while Daniel Roberts clearly had the ropes.
It's not like Awesome could see that from his vantage point. The referee broke it up. What's your problem?
My problem, Richard, is you. My problem is people like Mr. Awesome. I mean, what's even his first name? Exactly, Richard. You don't know, and quite frankly, it doesn't matter. Awesome isn't even a real word.
It's definitely a real.
Shut up, Richard. And now, Mr. Awesome super kicking Daniel Roberts, who doesn't have the protection of a big, bushy-faced beard, like Mr. Awesome used just moments ago to cheat his way out of a loss.
Again, it's perfectly legal to have a beard.
And again, Richard, look at that. 2 super kicks to the face of Mr. Awesome, not even able to do a fraction of the damage that one did to a poor unmasked face like Daniel Roberts. And still, somehow Roberts managing to come off the top rope. Incredible move, and be thwarted by a cheating referee and a cheating beard.
You just think everybody cheats, don't you?
Everybody does cheat except the Illuminati. If everybody knew it was good for them, they would just let the Illuminati go ahead and have the gold, have the wins, That's the way it's going to end up anyway, Richard.
Not the way I see it at all. Daniel Roberts shot into the ropes, courtesy of Mr. Awesome, spinning back elbow from the Awesome One and a cover. 1, 2.
No, Richard, that is not going to do it. Daniel Roberts kicking out, showing amazing fortitude, overcoming the pain and the stresses of being in there with a cheater like Mr. Awesome.
Daniel Roberts, I'll give Daniel Roberts his due. He's been an amazing competitor ever since he debuted here in the HKW.
Exactly, Richard, and who brought him in? Me. Who did you bring in? Did you bring in Mr. Awesome?
No.
Exactly, and even if you had, he still wouldn't be as good as Daniel Roberts, who almost again won the match there. Sunset plancha, wonderful move by Daniel Roberts, and another handful of hair by Mr. Awesome.
He didn't grab any hair. He had shoulders.
More hair. All he's doing all day long. Handfuls of hair. This referee needs to throw this one out. I would say it's perfectly fine if he had a head of hair to pull himself, but he doesn't.
Oh, jeez. Awesome bomb now. Putting down Daniel Roberts. Cover 1, 2. And that's going to do it. Daniel Roberts being put down by Mr. Awesome, and the Awesome One going to get a shot at the HKW United States Championship coming up next week right here on Prestige.
Ooh, and you know what, Richard, that means? That means that John Riggins had better get like a ski cap or something to make sure that Mr. Awesome doesn't pull his hair.
Oh, jeez. Congratulations to Mr. Awesome.
The hair puller, Richard. The hair puller. We cheated with you.
Wish we could turn back time.